Good afternoon and shalom, everyone, and preemptive Shabbat Shalom on this Friday afternoon here on the West Coast. I want to welcome you back to this continued reading of Psalm chapter 27 during this seventh month on the sacred biblical calendar, the month of Elul. As you can see, I got ahead of the game a little bit and started highlighting the pieces of the verse that we'll be talking about today. And also to remind you, I told you earlier in previous videos that you would start to see more and more why the beautiful tradition of reading this chapter during the seventh month came to be. Verse 1 mentions Adonai Ori. Adonai is my light. Of course, when you think of light, you think of times like, Hanukkah. But you also think of, New Testament things, the book of John and light coming in and the darkness not being able to comprehend it. But here we are. Again, Psalm chapter 27, verse 5. You notice the pointer is pointed at the hay, which is valued at 5. Azatem Muchanim, are you ready? Let's go. Ki yitzpeneni besukko beyom ra'a yastireni beseter aholo betsur yerumemeni. Ki yitzpeneni besukko. Ki yitzpeneni yitzpeneni ki yitzpeneni besukko. Let's start right there. So the word ki functions the same as because. Sometimes we'll see it written or translated as for, okay? But because or for is fine. Ki. Now notice the word yitzpeneni. Yitzpeneni. I've highlighted the root of this word in yellow. Tzadi, pe, and nun. Tzafan. Tzafan. Should sound familiar. Tzafaniah or Tzafaniyahu. Zephaniah, the book of Zephaniah. So tzafan at its root means to seal, conceal, and preserve. Conceal and preserve. Now that yod at the front, something anticipated, future, he will, and conceal, and then the ending e sounds like ani, the word for I. So ki yitzpeneni, for he will conceal me, conceal and preserve me. Who is the he? Of course, Yud He Vav He. So because he will conceal and preserve me. Now, why does it sound like I might be stretching the translation out a little bit? I get it. Hear me out. Think of stoneware. Really, really good, great plates that you would eat off of in a really fancy, high-end restaurant. If you make a plate out of just raw stone, once you've eaten off of it one time, a lot of the food is going to stick into the cracks and it will never come completely clean. This is why if you coat the plates with a clear overlay, it seals the porous parts, and whatever you eat on it will not stick to it. This is the idea. Tzafan. It is to seal, to conceal and preserve. Ki yitzpeneni, for he will conceal me, besukko. Now you see the preposition be, and I will continue to remark on this. It can mean, it's a preposition or it's an attachment that means in, on, with, or for. It can mean when, W-H-E-N, for example, when King David says, Samahti be'omrimli, I was glad when they said to me, be'omrimli, when they said. So, be'yom, ra'a, be'yom ra'a. Yom is a day in Hebrew, the opposite of Laila. Yom, be'yom, ra'a. Ra is the opposite of tov. Ra is evil. So, beyom ra'a, for he, or because he will conceal and preserve me on the evil day. On the evil day, or on the day of evil. Yastireni beseter. Yastireni. Yastireni. Yastireni beseter. Beseter. And there again is the attachment. Be. Now you notice the root of yastireni, by the way, yastireni, yitzpeneni. Yitzpeneni, yastireni. They sound very similar because they're constructed really the same way. With the yod at the front, future tense, he will do something. Seter means to hide. To hide. Okay, to hide away. Yastireni, he will hide me. Beseter ohalo. So seter at its root, samech tav resh, samech tav resh, can also mean shelter. Can also mean shelter. Okay, so it's a hiding place, but in its noun form, it's a shelter. So yastireni, for he will hide me, beseter aholo. Aholo. The Hebrew word for a tent is ohel. Ohel. Aleph, hey, lamet. And of course, with the vav at the end, the o, his tent. His tent. Whose tent is this? Yud-He Vav-He, the Most High's tent. Okay, last part. Betsur. 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 Be. On. Tsur is a rock. Is a rock. The Most High is called Tsur Israel, or the rock of Israel. Sometimes the word even is used like a stone, or sometimes selah. But in this case, Tsur. A lot of people who go by the name Tsuriel, who name their sons Tsuriel, the rock of God, or the rock of El. So Betsur, and on a rock, Yeromemeni. Yeromemeni. The root of Yeromemeni is the word, the root is Resh and Mem. The Vav just happens as a result of the conjugation. But Yeromemeni, so Ram means high, lifted up, exalted. Yeremiyahu, the prophet Jeremiah. The city in the West Bank, Ramallah, comes from the same word as well. Yeromemeni, he will exalt me. Yeromemeni. So yitzpeneni, yastireni, yeromemeni. He will hide me, to pick up where we stopped. He will, I doubled up on the will. Okay, I guess I'm trying to be sure. He will hide me in the shelter of his sukkah, or his tabernacle, up on a rock. He will exalt me, or raise me, or raise me, or raise me. And just like that, that's it. Let's run back through. Ki yitzpeneni besukko beyom ra'a, yastireni beseter ohalo betsur Iromemeni. And just like that, we're done with verse 5 of Psalm chapter 27. Please join me tomorrow for verse 6. I hope everyone is well. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Shalom.